Many years ago, it was always very difficult for the small to mid-sized businesses to get training, and development, lack of funds, right? It wasn't always seen as a priority.
Right.
Big organizations trained all the people, had in most cases, had their own training and development department, imagine, right? Whereas nowadays, I'm really seeing the small and mid-sized businesses stepping up to some of these conversations and having the dialogue about what can we do about workplace culture,
Love that.
Whether it's retention, inclusion, whatever the things are, because they're realizing that they need to retain their staff, and it is difficult to recruit people. So how do we make our workplace better and more inclusive? And I'm finding that's happening a lot. And I was a bit blown away by that, by the number of small organizations that were doing that versus larger organizations that are doing it, but then it can't get implemented.
Right.
Because Department X does it and they're all excited about it, but up here is saying, yeah, that's not going to be our culture here.
Right. Yeah, I mean, certainly in large organizations, we'll see that departmentally, depending on who's leading a department.
Right.
So you can have pockets inside of an organization that operate differently. And I think for smaller and medium-sized organizations, information and training is so accessible now.
Yes.
Some of it's free, some of it's all online, self-paced. I mean, we offer a whole range of that, from free resources to online and all of that. So I think that anyone who has a commitment to the workplace, because even as a leader in a smaller, medium-sized organization, what happens in that environment is my responsibility as a leader. Yes. And am I going to enjoy going to work if the morale is low? Not so much. So there's an incentive, I think a personal incentive as well as a leadership incentive, to want to create an environment where people want to show up.
To say nothing of the fact that a lot of those small and medium-sized enterprises may not be able to pay at the scale that the large ones can.
Right.
So you have to compensate by having a work culture that does make you feel like showing up to work every day.
Yeah.